Hi, my name is Ryan McRae, and I'm a member of Get 10,000 Subscribers. And I don't work for Video Fruit. I just wanted to welcome all the new people who have joined. And I'm really excited that you're here. You're part of a great community. We're supportive, and it's going to be great. I've seen a lot of pictures about your schedule, and I just want to talk about that a little bit and kind of give some of my tips that I've learned along the way. Just so you know, I just finished a launch. It had about 2,000 subscribers. I earned about $4,200. I had about 50 people buy the course. There were different tiers. Some people bought from the lower tier. Some people bought from the middle tier. And below this, included in this video, is kind of a link to my whole process of how I did it. I'm not doing this to get subscribers. I'm not doing this for attention. There's no links to anything affiliate. It's just to help. And like I said, I've seen your schedule, and a lot of people just blocked off like, hey, 9 to 10, it's 10K, and it's every Monday through Friday. The one thing I learned from doing this course is that sometimes life does get in the way of doing the course. It just does. The baby's crying, someone's throwing up, something goes south. This is what I would tell you. Do not break the chain of working on this course. If you get a half hour, great. If you get an hour, fantastic. If there is a time crunch, 10 minutes. Now, I don't want you to do 10 minutes every day. You're not going to get very far. But do not break the chain of getting your 10K subscribers. Right now, I've got about 2,000. And have I worked 100% on the course every day? No. But I've made little steps, increments. As you'll see in the post I'm putting up, I spent 3 months in China. It's kind of hard to use the internet in China. They're not really Google friendly, so it was hard to do a lot of things. But I could write, I could do guest posts, and I talk about that. And remember, Brian's saying you're gonna have a goal: 100, 1,000, 10,000. So right now, my goal 10,000 because I passed the 1,000 mark. It did take some work, but I followed the system. I need you to hear me, people. Follow the system. Do what it says. Do the assignments. You are not a special snowflake. I am not a special snowflake. You just have to do it. You have to make the time for it. You have to get up early? Great. You need to go to bed early to get up early? Do it. You might have to kill your Netflix. You might have to kill your cable. You might have to quit book club or whatever it is. But make the time. Now that I've launched a product, I'm going to gather more subscribers to launch that product again in about 6 to 7 months. The work on the product is already done. I just need the subscribers. And I talk about that in my long post. Another thing I want to emulate that Brian says, figure it out. Figure it out. You might be like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to make lead pages. Like, I don't know what ConvertKit's about, and what is an email service provider. I don't know what my first blog post should be. Should it be about this or this? Figure it out. Do not let perfection get in the way of good. Just post it. Figure it out. Google the answer. You would be shocked how many times I have to write lead pages and write ConvertKit and be like, I don't know how to do this. I'm confused. And they literally send me a link of like, oh my God, we are so tired of you. Here's the link on how to do it step by step. And then I know the answer. So yeah, you want to figure it out. You want to make some time sacrifices. And you want to don't break the chain. That was a little review for us ADHD people out there. This is something that I struggle with, is that I love to gather information about stuff I don't need just yet. So 10K doesn't let you do that. You just go to the next thing. And so, but sometimes I do a rabbit trail of, oh, how do you do this? And how do you embed content into a blog? Did you make a video? No. You don't need to know how to put a video into a blog. You didn't make a video. You should know how to make a video. Maybe do that first. Maybe before you make a video, you should have something to say. And before you have something to say, you should maybe write down 50 ideas, and then go from there. Don't skip that yet. Also, go Cubs. So there's that. I want you to depend on this community and ask questions. We'll try to get back to you. Sometimes we just don't know the answer, so you get a lot of silence. But go with your gut on what that is, as long as it is in line with the course. And you want to talk to as many people outside your friends and family about what you're writing about. Does this work? What do you think? Dig deep into your customers, and they will provide a wealth of information. That's one of the reasons I got to 2,000 is asking them, hey, what are the top 3 things you would like me to write about this week? I sent a 1-question survey on Google using Google Survey. How did you do that? I Googled the answer and sent it out. I got just a huge deluge of information, and I wrote about that, and they tended to share that information more. So those are my tips and tricks. My feedback on 10K: stick with it. You just need a long obedience in the same direction on this. You are going to get to either 100, 1,000, or 10,000 by following the system. What I'm doing next is I am just continuing doing guest posts. That's what works for me the best. I'm going to start. I'm going to start just finding other leads, and I'm going to dig deep into my customer base and see how else I can help them. And that's about it. And if you have any questions, I'm on this site, and I'd love to help if I can, if I know. If not, I will turn that over to Jeremy and Brian and the rest of the Video Fruit crew. And that's about it. Thanks, you guys.